Greetings, folks. This is Mason Weaver, and welcome to another segment of Stay Right or Be Left. Hey, before we get started, I want to remind you guys, I appreciate that you're subscribing and sharing. I need you to do more of that. We need to build our viewership up, and I have a lot of things I want to announce in the next couple of weeks, so I want to be able to have as many people as possible. So not only subscribe, but down below there's a little bell on YouTube, and just hit that little bell to be notified when my videos will come out. I appreciate you giving me some attention on my new book, The 7 Principles of Success. You can find that book at ClarenceAMason.com website. We want you to be as informed as possible. 2019 will be a very interesting year. As you've noticed, you've seen already the liberals have a new shame phrase, toxic masculinity. See, they identify their enemy and they label their enemy and encourage you to avoid being like their enemy. So they want you to be afraid of toxic masculinity. Gee, folks, liberalism is a spirit. It is the same spirit of serfdom and feudalism, the same spirit of slavery, the same spirit of abusive women. Liberalism believes in control. They cannot control what masculine men around. Masculine men are not interested in a strong state. Masculine men are interested in a strong family. So the first thing that the liberals have to do, the first thing the spirit of liberalism must do is to denounce and to deflect masculine men. When slaves came here to America, the first thing they did was take that man out of the home. They made that man a part of master's game and not the family. Those men defended master and not the family. They became breeders for a master to make more slaves for a master. They could not defend the woman, so therefore they neglected her and they put her down, started calling her horrible names because they couldn't say she was the mother of my children. They couldn't say that's my wife because master may kill them. So they had to deflect the pain and agony of not being able to have that masculine ego to take care of their family and kids and replace it with she's not worth taking care of. And today in the black community, you still see those slave breeders making babies for master to raise in this slave training camp called public schools. And they're still calling women the horrible names that they've been calling them for decades and generations. Now, you got bitches and hoes in every generation, every culture. You have bitches and hoes. But in the black culture, bitches and hoes is a normal part of our language. You don't hear any other form of music, referring to the females in the culture as bitches and hoes. That is the slave mentality for a master. And now they're trying to get white guys to join them in the attempt to destroy the man so they can control the family. So they have white men now feeling white guilt. They have white men feeling they are toxic. They have white men feeling that they are the scourge of the earth. It's white man's fault the Indians were killed. It's white man's fault slavery happened. It's white man's fault. And they want the white men to feel guilty. And I got something for you weak behind white men. Stop it. Doggone it, stop it. I'm so tired of you apologizing to me behind slavery. You get over it. I've gotten over it. Dang. Get back with me. Let's get back in this world and take our rightful place to defend our family, get this nonsense they have out here. You're watching television, you see these crazy women. You see these idiots. You see them. They're marching and saying they're nasty. They're marching and talking about their vagina. They're marching and telling you that they have power because they have ovaries. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. You know this is nonsense. You know this is foolishness. And you give up your manhood for the possibility of maybe having sex. And you don't respect them. You don't honor them. You have no intention of marrying them. You have no intention of being around them because you know you're a real man. You know they're not qualified to be the mother of your children. But you can have them because they're stupid. They're silly. They're childish. And you can have them. You can seduce them. But the state, the government will back them up when they accuse you of something 30 years later. The state, the courts will back them up and tell the state you're abusing them, real or imagined. You are putting stuff in a trap. So real men, masculine men, are backing off this garbage. We are tired of this nonsense. The psychology department, they think they're experts on manhood. They got these weak feminist women around here trying to be like men. Too many of you are watching television where the women beat the man up on TV. The woman's always the strongest, always the wisest, always the coolest. That's garbage and it's nonsense. And we have to be tired of it. Because we don't change this nonsense, We're going to breed more weak men with weak women. We have a weaker society and a bigger burden us real men got to take and take care of. Toxic. You know, masculinity is toxic. Masculinity is a danger to weak liberals and beta males they date. Toxic masculinity is a danger to what they perceive the nature of man should be. Toxic masculinity is danger to what they feel they have to do. They are always the slave manager. They're always trying to control and rule. That is their goal. What is your goal, real man? You tired of it? Let me hear from you. Clarence A. Mason at ClarenceAMason.com. Join me as we push back the darkness and shed the light. Look around you. Everything you see, everything you behold was given you by masculine men. Every movement, every invention, every successful item in this culture was given to you by masculine men. Let's celebrate manhood. Listen here, stay right or be left. Eternity is a long time. Be left.